Hey YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel web for all things geeky and cool. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the Funko review and unboxing video, and I'm really excited. I am hyped to talk about these 6 pops here. That's right, we have a full wave release, Common Pops mainline release of the Indiana Jones pops. We haven't seen any pops for Indiana Jones in a long time. The last set of release pops that we've seen for Indiana Jones in this size scale was either released to a theme park or released as a convention exclusive. They never made a mainline release. As far as I know, I did some research on this before I shot this video. None of them have been standard common pops. That means what I mean by mainline release is that you can go to any store that sells pops, could conventionally buy these pops or sell these to you. You don't have to go to a theme park to buy them. You don't have to go to an exclusive convention to purchase these pops. All 6 pops here are basically mainline releases, and I'm really excited to talk about them. I'm going to be doing some B-roll of the packaging for each one of these one by one, and when I'm taking them out of the packaging, again, up close shots B-roll as well. We're doing a dirty style, we're doing guerrilla-based video recording here. I pulled the camera back a little bit on the table so we can go down to the pops so you can see what I'm talking about here. And if you could do me a favor, smash that like button and subscribe. One little click from you means a lot to me, especially getting this product out across the YouTube platform. People looking for this content can find it. So I'm going to start on the right side here, which is basically your left when you view this video, on pop number 1350. This is the standard Indiana Jones pop without his jacket on. Pop number 1355, which is this one here, is basically a paint variant with a little bit of sculpt difference with him with his jacket on. Just be aware of that. We're going to work from this side down. So let's start with pop number 1350. Again, some B-roll shots so you can see what it looks like up close. It does look really good. I like the packaging. I also like the back. The back looks really, really good. It showcases, again, all the pops in this wave. I'm really, really happy about all the pops that I picked up here. Let's talk about them individually now, one by one. We're taking everything, again, out of packaging, and he looks really, really good. I haven't really held him in hand yet. I've been waiting for this video to shoot it, and it's really interesting because these are bobbleheads, which means something about a licensing. Usually when a pop is a bobblehead, like this guy here, that means there's some type of licensing disagreement. That means Funko does not have the master license. That's why it has to be a bobblehead. Things like Marvel pops, things like Star Wars pops are bobbleheads because they don't have the master licensing right. That's why they're bobbleheads, if you wanted to know. I do like the base. I'll get, again, up close shots of these pops. He looks really, really good. He's in this kind of tan colored shirt, brown jeans. He has the whip on his side. He has, I think, the pistol. Yeah, his pistol is holstered on the side as well. The fedora, which looks awesome. I love the attention to detail for him. He has the gruff on his beard coming in. Great looking pop. Love everything they did with this particular pop. Pop number 1350. And moving on to Indiana Jones' love interest, Marion Ravenwood. Again, pop number 1351. Most of the pops from this wave, I would say 5 of the 6, are all Raiders of the Lost Ark pops. The last one, of course, Henry Jones Sr., of course, Indiana Jones' father, is from The Last Crusade. So great packaging. Again, very similar design to what we just saw from the original Indy pop. Looks really, really good. Again, B-roll shots of Marion so you can see what she looks like. Let's take her off of card here. Let's take her out of packaging. Again, as I mentioned before, bobbleheads. They're all full bobbleheads in this wave. I didn't know that when I purchased these pops. I'm noticing it now when I take, when I kind of take a look at the springs here, make sure your springs are okay. You can adjust it a little bit if the springs are a little goofy. I love, love, love the little monkey she's holding. Of course, the monkey had a predominant role in the Raiders movie. She's in her red pants here with the little sandals. Again, this really iconic base that says Raiders. I think it says, it says Indiana Jones, not Raiders. I do like the attention to detail and the deco on it. It looks really, really cool. Her black hair, everything about this pop screams Marion Ravenwood to me. Really good inclusion into this first wave. If this is indeed just wave number 1, I'm making the assumption they're probably going to make more, especially with the Dial of Destiny, which of course is the new Indiana Jones movie. Next, Sala, of course, Indiana Jones' friend in the movie. Pop number 1352. Great attention to detail. Sala looks like Sala. Have you seen him in Raiders before? Looks really good. Again, back of the packaging looks awesome. Look at Sala out of his packaging here. He does look good. I do like the attention to detail for Sala. He's in the kind of the long coat and pants, beard, and a little red hat. Again, bobblehead, we've already mentioned it before. All the pops here are a bobblehead. Again, I'm assuming the rights for the Indiana Jones, they don't have the master rights license. That's why they are bobbleheads. So you can see it right there. But good attention to detail. I do like it. They all have this similar base. All these 6 pops have this similar base here. It does look good. I do like the attention to detail. He's in his little tie, his little his little shirt and pants, and his little shoes. Great design here. Great deco. Again, up close shots of each one of these pops. Moving on now now to pop number 1353. We have Took, one of the main bad guys in Raiders. So take a look at Took here. He looks really, really good. Pop number 1353. It screams Took. It screams Arnold Took to me. If you've seen Raiders, like we've all seen Raiders, one of the predominant bad guys of the movie, the Nazi, the German. Pardon my accent. I know I'm butchering it. Apologies to all my German viewers. But he looks really, really good. One of the telltale signs here is when he touched the headpiece. I think it's a headpiece of the staff of Ra, I believe it is, but I could be incorrect on the name. The headpiece is burned into his hand. I like that attention to detail that Funko has done here. Again, up close shots of this. It looks really good. He's in his little black coat here, his little three-piece suit or two-piece suit, his hat and glasses. Screams Arnold Took to me. Again, bobblehead. We've already talked about that before. I love it. I love everything they've done with this pop. It looks amazing. If you're going to ask me, hey Rook, should I buy this full wave? We'll talk about that shortly, only because we usually talk about those things near the end of the video for the final thoughts portion of the video. And final thoughts, we always talk about whether or not you should purchase a particular item or items in a wave. We'll talk about that shortly. Now, Henry Jones Sr., of course, the Sean Connery-based character. Everyone loved him in the Last Crusade. Love Last Crusade. I would say it goes well close to being at the top of Raiders. It definitely beats Temple of Doom. Way better than, of course, the second movie, and way better than the fourth movie. I loved his role in it. It was awesome in it. Great packaging for him here. It screams Sean Connery's character of Henry Jones Sr. Again, the back of the packaging was right here. Pop number 1354. Let's take a look at him here. He looks really good as well. He, of course, is in his little hat, and he's got his glasses on. His little briefcase right here with his little umbrella, which looks really, really good. Again, bobbleheads we talked about before. Looks awesome. It screams to me Sean Connery. It screams to me Henry Jones Sr., Indy's dad. Funko did a phenomenal job with the shirt and the pants, the brown shirt here, the brown jacket he has on, the darker colored pants, and the dark colored boots. His little like an attaché case with the umbrella slid in, which looks awesome. I love everything they did with this pop. It looks great. So that, again, is pop number 1354. We'll put it back in the packaging here. And last but not least, we're going to conclude on pop number 1355, the other Indiana Jones pop. So let's take a look at them real quick here, guys, so you can see what it looks like. I'll get some comparison shots between pop 1350, which is this pop here, and 1355, which is this one. The only difference that I've seen between this pop and this pop is that this one he has his jacket on, when this one he has his jacket off. That's all really is difference between these two pops. Do you need both pops? Technically, no, but you can buy. I wanted both of them. 100% I wanted both pops. It looks really, really good here. Again, I want to showcase it off so you can see the similarities between the two. They're very, very similar between the two. The wording, again, very similar. Back of the packaging, again, very, very similar with the exception of the shirt. That's the only real difference between either of these two pops here. So let's get here pop number 1355, the other Indy out of packaging. Love what they did here with this pop as well. It looks really, really good. I love it. It looks awesome. This right here screams to me, woo, Indiana Jones. Take a look at this, guys. Again, B-roll shots of all the pops. You can see the fedora looks awesome. The brown jacket, the brown pants, and you can see the shirt underneath right here. If we look at the other pop here, you can tell he has his shirt right there. He basically took his jacket off. So this character kind of turns into this character, if you really think about it. That's what they're doing here, as far as I'm concerned. But I like this one as well. I like both these. If you said to me, Rook, which one do you like better? Both are good. I would say buy either of these two pops, depending on the look you want for your Indiana Jones. If you want him with the jacket on, buy this one. If you want him with the jacket off, buy this one. If you want him either, you don't care, I would say buy both of them. I personally say buy both of them. I say buy the entire wave. The wave is really, really good. So again, bobblehead's mentioned before here. He does have the whip and the gun holstered right there as well. Again, B-roll shots of all the pops, so you can see what they look like up close and personal. So putting Indiana Jones here, pop number 1355 away, what do I think of this full wave? My final thoughts, as I talked about near the beginning of the video. Should you buy this wave? If you're a fan of Indiana Jones like I am, 100% buy this wave. If you can't afford the full wave, you can cherry pick pops you want. I would say if you're going to cherry pick the pops you want, I would technically buy 4 of the pops, personally speaking. I would buy either of the 2 Indies. It doesn't matter which one you buy. I would say you got Marion, because you need the love interest for Indy. You got to have Marion Ravenwood. You have to have at least this one, or this one, and the dad. I would say these 4 pops here, personally speaking, you don't need Arnold, you don't need Salah. I would say these 4 pops, these guys right here, personally speaking, if you said, hey Rook, I want to save my money, these 4 pops are the pops you should buy. If you wanted to buy them, which pops? These 4 right here should be your go-to. My personal opinion, these are the ones to go to. But if you want to, if you can't, you know, if you can afford it, I would say get the full wave. I would say get the full wave. I got a pretty good deal at Hot Topic. That's where I purchased the entire wave here. It was about $12.90 per pop, and they had a deal going. You buy one, you get one. I think it was 30% off. At least when I purchased these guys. There is a 7th pop that's not in this wave. I'm going to record that as a separate video. That's a Hot Topic exclusive where he has kind of like, he has a machete in his hand. He's kind of scarred up and beaten, and you see kind of the red effects on his face. So it's more of a beaten down, worn down Indiana Jones. That'll be a separate video, which I'll compare it to probably one of these 2 or both these 2 in that separate video. And that's my video review of all 6 of the mainline Indiana Jones pops. I hope you do like this video. Remember to smash the like button on the bottom page. Click that all important subscribe button, picture of my face. When you subscribe, click the bell, comment on the latest videos. So of course, last but not least, click windows here and here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. See you next video. And bye-bye.